Hello, I'm Otto, and welcome to episode 43 of my Factorio 2.0 guide. So in the last episode, we got Coverx going, Coverx enrichment, and set these up. We should have a couple extras. So we're just going to spend a little bit of time. We're not going to spend any more time here. I just wanted to collect the extra ones, put those in, and we need 8 more to come out of this. At some point, we will. This is going to be producing some. We could beef this up a bit, but I'm not too worried. Oh, there's another one. And then that will start a chain. So in this episode, we are going to not destroy our base on the way back. And we are going to head down because we need to get some more sciences going. Let's actually just take a look at the science real quick. So what else can we add? We could add beacons if we wanted to. We're going to eventually, we're going to eventually need to get this going. we got the automation 3 going. Okay, so before we even start thinking about that, we are going to, because that's going to change some stuff. Not really. Everything can just be straight up upgraded. So before we do that, we're going to do yellow science. So let's get yellow science going. We need, for yellow science, we need, let's just take a look. We need flying robot frames, we need processing units, blue circuits, and we need low density structures, LDS. So we're going to set up processing units, but before we do that, there's something that I really, there's a couple of things actually. We never set up oil on our little bus base, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna hop out because I don't want to destroy anything. So we need to get some oil for the line. Like this is just sitting here. These guys are doing nothing. So let's just drag this. Let's use map view and see how far we need to bring the oil. Now this is probably gonna mess some things up. Like I don't know what the 152 pipeline extent, so let's just drag this through. And how far do we need to go back? A lot. Way too far. Way too far. Abort, abort, go back, go back, go back. Okay, let's go up from there. We should be able to intersect it pretty close. We're almost there. Sure. We can help the bots out a bit. I don't know if that's gonna be. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to add some. Not some. We're gonna have to add at least a pipe. We're just gonna do one. Not a pipe, a pump. I believe I have pump on me. So we're gonna set that there. Do that and power. Sweet. So now we don't have to worry about the pipeline extent. Look at that poor little stone. Just so we can just kind of start to collect the rest of this, I'm just gonna make this. We're gonna do a little bit here. And we're just gonna turn this into landfill. I think. Why not? Just get rid of it, right? It's there, we might as well. Okay, so what do we need for processing units? So before we even do that, I'm going to we're gonna change something. So this is half a belt of sulfur. This is only feeding half of these, unfortunately. So we're gonna separate all of this. It's gonna mess up how we do some things, but not too much. So we're just gonna pull these back. So I'm gonna do that. Put those back. The water. is coming up through here. So the water will kind of still need to... Are we gonna have to shift this over? We're gonna have to shift this over. That's okay. It's not gonna take that much time. So we're just gonna do the same thing that we did. So these are just gonna go through. There. And then we're going to, I guess it doesn't matter that these are different sizes. So let's just do this. And basically have the same thing. Oh, this is not gonna work. No, I did not think this through. This is unfortunate. I need, can I? Wrong placement on the keyboard. I still need to be able to get these with a long inserter. You know what I should have done? Let's just... Oh, this is bad. We're gonna have to do some really dumb stuff to get this working properly. I don't like this at all. Let's just, if we, my goodness, this is gross. Let's do, this will go into here, and oh my gosh, this is gonna be so ugly, but this guy is gonna come down and go up here and feed back in here. This is in the way. You're in the way. That's still gonna be in the way. All right, we're gonna get through this. I feel so dirty doing this. This is the, like, one of the worst things I've ever done. Like, not kidding. Wow, that is disgusting. But at least now we can consume a full belt of whew. Now we can consume a full belt of sulfur. That just doubled our production. So the reason why we did that, and that is, like I said, oh my gosh, you know what? We're just gonna let it go. We're almost done. We're like at the end. We have like, I don't know, maybe 3 episodes left. So let's get blue circuits. We're 9 minutes in. We haven't done anything except connected whatchamacallit, we're not even gonna need that much room. We're just gonna center this. We connected oil, so let's just aim for the middle, and we're gonna separate it like that. So that's how we're gonna aim for the middle. We're gonna have blue coming out here. We need our measuring stick. So this is where we're gonna start, right there. Oh, it just happened to line up. How about that? Okay, so we're gonna do yellow science over here. But before we even get to that, let's just look at the yellow science and determine bare minimum what do we need. So it creates 0.1 per second. So that's the same as purple science. So we need at least 15 of the yellow science. So for 15 of the yellow science, we need 0.03, which is what these guys craft. So we needed at least 15 of these. There's 25 there, I believe. That is 25, yep. So, bare minimum, what do these guys make? Scrolling over that, they make 0.7. What do they need? 0.7, so we need at least 15 of these. That shouldn't be too hard, and LDS, we're gonna eventually get there, but let me guess, do they make 0.1? No, they don't. 0.05, oh. So we need 30 of these at least, bare minimum, just to keep up with yellow science. So now we at least know, right? 30 of these. This is going to consume a whole belt of copper. That's wild. But that's okay. We have expanded copper mining. We are probably going to expand... We're just going to do that. We're going to expand smelting as well. Because we've got... This is effectively 4 belts worth. We have 8 belts coming in, right? So we need more smelting. So let's just drop a stacker. Let's maybe put it... Oof. I want some smelting on the inside here, so we're just gonna do it there. And I believe, if I recall correctly, I'm gonna have to fix something. What's incoming? Copper ore. What's going out? Copper plates. Yay, parameterization. Where is this guy? These are backwards, and I just have not fixed this yet. I don't know why. I could probably just copy... Nah, because then I gotta redo the parameterizations. Anyways, we're just gonna let the bots take care of all that. We have about a little under 2,700 of them out and about. We should have enough. It looks like we have enough of basically everything. We just need the trees out of the way, and then the bots are just gonna be like plop, 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 plop. And good to go. Station's named correctly. Yes, this one is provider. Never hurts to double check. That's a provider. Set limit of 2. Okay, back to this. So we need at least 15. This is 12. But we can consume... Whoops. 1.5 green circuits per second to craft one of these. I feel like it might be beneficial to... I can't do this. Alright, so let's just say that we double this. This is way more than we need, but we need some for rockets too. And we need at least 2 belts coming in, I'm gonna say, because we want to have room to expand. And then we're gonna have sulfuric acid. So sulfuric acid is gonna come out to here. And then it's gonna cut across to the other side, because we only really need 1 incoming. So let's just... This is gonna be our sulfuric acid. Ooh, that was close. What was this for? Batteries? Okay. We've got sulfuric acid coming in. And we can... You know what? We're just gonna do it like this. That is not gonna reach, but that's okay. Copy this, and we're gonna horizontal flip so we know how far away we do need to be. We could split it in the middle somewhere, but then we get in the way of the belt. That's not a big deal, and this is also going to be a problem. We're gonna have to get past a lot of nothing. Okay. All right. Let's just toss that there. Good? Not good. That is not connecting. And screw it. Just match it. There. All right, so that's 12, that's 24. Can we even supply 24? So for 24, nice. Mine are not gonna line up like yours. I did have a situation where I needed to log into another map and it was creating stuff. So sadly, some of my stuff is not going to line up, which is really unfortunate because I was kind of hoping that I could line my achievements up with anyone that was following, or at least close. I mean, you know, mine would probably get there faster than yours, but you know, that's okay. So we need red circuits and green circuits. We need a lot more green circuits than we need red circuits. We need power. So the idea would have to be this comes in, let's say, like that, and then this one would come in like that. Not gonna leave us a lot of room for power. Oh, it's so close. It was so close. I just needed a little bit of space. We could technically just, we could do that. Yep, that's what we're doing. Uh-oh. Alright, I guess we're gonna have a detour. Where's the tank? The tank is up by the... We're not gonna make it in time. Unforeseen things happening. And I don't have concrete down. I could just... You know what? Anytime I have the bots... and they don't have anything to do, I can just start dropping concrete everywhere. Like, that'll make us 50% faster. I bet there's so many people that are watching this that are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he hasn't dropped any kind of concrete. That whole mine is gonna be gone by the time we get there. There's the tank. Something else that you could do that I probably could have done, you can actually remote drive the tank. It's very awkward, but the reason why it's awkward is because if you can't see, like if you don't have vision, then you just can't function, really. I mean, you can, but oof. Oh, what is going on? That was so close. We're coming, don't worry. I think if you use a tank, I think tank can, oh yeah, there you go. Tank can destroy your own stuff. So be cautious of that. So when we go down here to the mine, we're just using the regular ammo. Oh man, I was hoping to get the blue stuff going. Blue circuits. Alright, I mean, that's fine. There's always, you know, you're always gonna have situations like this. Is it really just like 1 or 2? 4? Alright, let's go hunt some biters, I guess. I need to get some... Oh, it's just right here. I need to get some lasers going, really. I'm like hitting nothing. Okay, let's take a look and just see in the nearby areas what else is possibly gonna get in our way. Probably not a lot, so I don't think we have to spend much time down here. I don't think there's any biter nests over here, right? Does not look like it. What a cool looking area. Oh, I was wrong. Now, if you were playing with biter expansion, I can guarantee you this would not be as easy, like keeping up with clearing the biters. We would have had to have so many more aggressive negotiations with the locals, discussing who has the rights to mine and who has the right to eat the mine. Nah. Alright, here's another one. So if just a little quick little tidbit and kind of just showing off like why it was I feel like it was a good idea for me to wait and record all of this before starting the editing. Like, so a lot of these episodes don't need a lot of editing, but just to kind of show you like why I thought it was a good idea to wait. I kind of intended to have certain things happen in episode 0 whenever I just kind of mentioned like, hey, I am making a guide, this is what's going on. My wife had the, you know, she was like, oh, well, you should just, you know, because I was on the loading screen just chatting, or the login screen, and my wife was like, you know what, you should just show a bunch of video of you killing biters. So if I had episode 0 with a bunch of me killing biters, which I probably will do, like I'm gonna be editing it in a couple days, yeah, you can thank my wife for that. I don't know how entertaining that is, but she's like, it's better than just looking at the screen with all the login stuff that everybody's used to. Ah, sure. Oh, they are eating me alive. Oh my goodness. The acid just slows you right down. I'm playing this really close. Like, you don't have to be this close. Actually, it's better if you don't, because these worms are so good at sniping you. They lead the target, and like if you don't like do any kind of shuffling, they will tear you apart. And when they hit you with the acid stuff, it slows you down. It's like, ah, come on. Same with these guys. They will, like, if I just went straight right there, they would have easily hit me. All right. Is there anywhere? Oh, we probably should go a little bit more. We're 23 minutes into this, and I gotta get through blue science. Maybe we'll just take the car back. No. We're not. We are not taking the car back. Straight line all the way there. Yes, but if you had the DLC and you are on a separate planet, I usually like to have 2 tanks. If I'm like at a point where I'm just on a different planet, I like to have 2 tanks and as much visual coverage as I can get. It just makes dealing with situations like that a lot easier. Like, you can occasionally just go out, and if you like I said, if you have the coverage, which, you know, to get the coverage you have to get your roboports or some radars out there, right? So that is potentially a problem. You don't want to be dropping roboports and then biters go, oh, that was, oh, whew. And then biters come in and be like, hey, we're gonna take over now. Because biters have a weird southern accent. Where were we? Setting this up. Is this gonna be enough? So we want a full belt of green coming in on the inside. So this is gonna be green. Green circuits. And just because this is gonna be green circuits and red. So we're gonna split that. So I'm gonna copy this and horizontally flip. So it's gonna look something like that. So this is a huge part of where our green circuits go. Not like super massive, but it is there. And we're probably gonna start back here because we need some wiggle room. You know what? It did not need to be that far back. Oh, this is a big problem. Stuff did not line up like this for me before. But you know what? That's fine. We're good. We're just gonna do this. Have this ugliness come in like that. So there's our inside belt. And then we need the outside belt. I know, we're like in the mix, we're like hooking it all up to like, we don't ever do that. I'm gonna copy these and we're going to horizontally flip them. And then we are going to output. I guess I could have waited, but no. I had to get those belts down. Or the inserters down. And to be honest, like, this is probably the max that we can do, so we needed 1.5 per second. So if we had 1.5, we've got 30 coming in, so 30 divided by 1.5 is 20. We also have a half belt, so let's just do 45 divided by 1.5, that's 30. So we could have up to 30 machines. We've got 24. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do 30. So that's 15 and 15. So this is 12. Nah, we're not. We're gonna do 28. It just. Okay, you convinced me. We're gonna do another one. 30. There, we can now consume all of the material coming in. And we'll leave them to do that. We've got the sulfuric acid connected. And we just need power. So we're gonna start up here somewhere. Right there. We're gonna do that one there. And we cannot... No. That is my bad. Doing it there. And there. This is where it would line up. Yep. Oh man, this is not that bad. How about that? And we'll just do it on the tail end of this. Now again, like a lot of the stuff that we're talking about with the, it can consume all of this. This is with red belts, right? Like you could get 50% more with the the blue belts, which, oh, look, blue belts. We are just gonna go ahead and research some other stuff. Oh, the good RoboPort. Once we get this, I need power armor 2. Do I have power armor 1? I'm gonna be really mad if I learned power armor 1. Oh, okay. We needed processing units anyways. Okay, so this is gonna allow us to get to the next armor, which means that finally I can have both night vision and whatchamacallit, the both power armor and I didn't do the thing. Not power armor, both night vision and RoboBoards, personal RoboBoards. There's some things that are okay. Hold on, we'll discuss that later. So right now we need to get through this. I need, so this is going to be another one of those funky situations because I need to get red over here and green somehow connected and over here into this. So we're just gonna like, I mean, we have a lot of room, so we're just gonna do it like over here. So I'm gonna, let's say underground. This is gonna give us enough room to get it out. This is gonna come in here. Either I'm gonna do an underground like this. Why not? Which means that I need to get this here. Oof. And I'm not going to worry about doing the underground thing with this guy because of all the situation here. But I will do it with this one here. Sure, why not? But this is also going to be a problem because I need to get... Oh, no. Wow, that's rough. Oh, that's rough too. Oh, is that gonna happen over? Okay, no. I was smart like 10 seconds ago. Now, not so much. Let's just do it this way. I would prefer it if it came in like this. Oh, the worst part is we're gonna have to get blue belts out of here. Yuck. We're gonna have to do something similar here. Wow. This looks so bad. If only I had planned ahead and looked at some of this stuff. But you know what? I don't care. I like where I'm lining this stuff up. Okay, so now we have blue circuits. So just from experience, I know that we're gonna need to split this off. So just from experience, I know we're gonna need to split this off in an awkward situation. And please tell me I can get through this. This is gonna be awkward, but you know what? We're gonna get through it. Sweet, blue is coming. And we are going to do that, and we are going to do that. Because we need blue to come back here. Why do we need blue to come back all the way here? We need blue to come to this guy. Yeah, like that. And next up will be LDS. So LDS is going to be on this... oops, where did I go? LDS is going to be... Oh, it's going to be up here, isn't it? Let's look back. Yep, we put that all the way at the top. Alright, that's fine. That would be our second copper, or sorry, second coal. That kind of works, actually, having this come through and split like that. I mean, it's not necessary, but, you know, it works. And then we could just, like, bump some of this into this other stuff. Okay, so... we are now crafting processing units. We need some steel. And we need some electronics, like electric motors. Wow. Why is talking so hard sometimes? Sweet. Okay, we are gonna mess around with that in the next episode. But I guess to just give you a sneak peek, this is what we have. Now this is what we're gonna have. Wow. 6x8, it was 5x5. Lots of extra playroom. So now we can have personal bots. Anyways, we're gonna end it there. In the next episode, we are gonna do LDS, load density structure. We're gonna mess around with the armor. Yes. We're gonna mess around with the armor, and I need to be wearing it, don't I? Alright. Okay, we're gonna do that in the next episode. That's it for now, and thanks for watching.